Oh, don't mention it. It's all in good fun. I'm Kelly Rowe.
Colorway.
So, Miss Kelly Roy, are you from Fontaine?
That's right. I was traveling in the area and just happened to see there was a poetry event being held at Stone Gate. It looked fun, so I thought I'd drop in. I haven't finished my poem yet. The water here was just so peaceful and calming. I stopped for a moment and lost myself in admiring it.
She's the water people.
Well, since we're all here, why not head back with us to the venue for tonight's festivities? It's getting late after all.
Oh, they're back. Huh?
Woohoo! The first team is back, right on schedule.
Right.
Huh? The others have yet to return?
Come on! Let's hurry!
We're not too late, are we?
Just how far did you all go?
Now, don't panic. The party hasn't started yet.
We made it! Oh, Paimon's exhausted.
Since when do you get tired from flying?
Paimon gets tired if she has to fly too fast. Huh? You guys picked up a new teammate while you were out?
Indeed. This is Kelly Rowe. I believe you'll remember her from yesterday, though you weren't introduced.
Hi, everyone.
Hello, but you're not the only ones who's called in reinforcements. Look who we got! Wait,
It's gone.
Xiao? Where'd he go? Xiao, come on out!
Now that we've all regrouped, let's... Scratch that. Looks like we're still waiting on my co-host.
They say roosters crow at first light, and finches go to bed at night. But Director Hu Tao's always on the ball. Anytime, anywhere, she'll answer your call. That was not for my own sake, but for a special guest who's joining us today.
Is it Zhongli?
Oh! Director Hu's manner is as exuberant as ever. It always makes quite an impression.
Oh, boy!
I was
Now
right.
this is a surprise. Friends old and new, put on your thinking caps and take a deep breath of fresh air. The second stage of our poetry gala will now commence. Matching couplets.
I'd like to start the next couplet. Up into the misty karst, down among the grassy marsh, all for lotus seed and bird egg soup.
Lotus seed and bird egg soup? What is it, Diona? Did you think of a second line for the couplet? No. Everyone's poems are so complicated. I need more time just to understand them.
I am Diona.
But when I heard lotus seed and bird egg soup, it made me think of berry and mint burst. Maybe because I mixed a similar drink recently.
North beyond the Starfell Lake.
Salt.
South across the windswept plains. Just for berries squeezed and mint infused.
Then allow me to try another. Qingshin has no heart, still it soothes the human heart.
Is she talking about the medicinal effects of Qingshin? This is a hard one to match.
What? I've got it.
Sweet dream is no dream, yet it nurtures people's dreams.
Sweet dream is a type of dessert.
Oh, you mean eating a delicious dessert before bed will make you sleep well, right? You're amazing!
Okay.
Then I agree. The two halves of the couplet match. This point is well deserved.
Woohoo! Paimon's so happy! Paimon managed to match a bunch of couplets And you did hear them all, right?
Mm-hmm.
I really enjoyed myself too. Oh, I never knew Liyue's couplet poetry was so much fun.
Paimon especially liked your one about reading Heart of Clear Springs. Paimon never could have thought of that.
Caleroe?
Miss Kelly Roy, are you okay? You look like you're getting tired.
I do have a question I'd like to ask. Have all of you read Heart of Clear Springs?
I don't remember.
I haven't actually read it.
My dad told me the story once. It's about a spring fairy and a young boy.
Oh wait,
Oh,
I think I
yes.
did.
The story of a spring fairy who left her homeland and met a boy under the moonlight in a faraway land. The boy poured out his heart to her, and she listened to his stories. Over time, the boy grew up and began to develop feelings for the spring fairy. But the spring fairy didn't understand human love and was afraid that making a promise to him would ultimately end in tragedy. And so, I don't know if Diona's father mentioned the part about the kiss to her.
I forgot. What do they call this person?
In the end, the spring fairy left the boy and was never heard from again.
Ah, yes, that's it. Many years went by, and the boy became an old man, but he never stopped believing that the fairy was real and not just a dream.
Sounds like a tragic tale.
Mm-hmm.
So, what do you guys think of the spring fairy in the story?
Are you the spring fairy?
I'm sure she made her decision with the best of intentions, but the boy couldn't hope to understand why she left. It's a shame that the misunderstanding never got cleared up.
Well, do you think she should go back and see that boy again if she ever had another chance?
Now? But isn't he an old man by the end of the story?
True.
Isn't it a bit late? What if it just led to more regrets? Oh, sorry. Maybe I'm being too pessimistic.
Nah.
If Paimon was that boy... Actually, Paimon would definitely want to see the spring fairy again, no matter how old Paimon got. After all, she's the love of his life, right?
I don't know. I'm pessimistic.
I see.
Huh? Looks like we're a few people short today.
Yeah.
Morning, friends. Singcho said he wants to take some time and focus on writing poems, so he'll join us later.
Mm-hmm.
Noelle has other duties today, so she asked me to tell everyone not to wait up for her.
Oh, okay. Well, never mind. What about Kelly Roy, though? She said she'd be here.
She became water.
Are you talking about the girl with the blue hair? I saw her on the bridge near Dihua Marsh during my morning training.
I should go find her.
I agree. If she's run into some kind of trouble, I'd like to help.
Huh? You're all going? Then I'm coming too.
Shall we start with the bridge? We're all here a little early, so there should be time.
Good idea. We'll be back in a jiffy.
Yeah. Oh, it's Waterborne.
Oh, so this is the place? We ran into her. She looked like something was weighing on her mind then as well.
It's also not far from where we were dropping those leaves.
Huh. Leaves? Interesting.
Oh.
I wonder, could Miss Callie Roy have been the one who wrote that poem on the leaf?
What makes you say that?
Oh, sorry. Nothing. Well, nothing concrete. Just a hunch, I guess.
Hey, look! Over there! Another leaf! Wow, you're right! And this one has writing on it too! After that leaf!
What?
It stopped.
No! Whew. We finally caught it.
Are the words still legible? Or have they been washed out?
Looks like the ink's intact. Let Paimon take a look at what it says. Huh? This is related to the poem we wrote in reply yesterday. She must have picked up one of our leaves. Spring. young boy. It's looking a lot like Callie Roe was the one who wrote this. She seems to care a lot about that story, huh?
Because...
Actually, when Paimon first saw her, Paimon was wondering, do you think... Is it possible that she's,
Yeah, I forgot. That water thing. Oceanid.
Based on the current and accounting for wind strength, everyone, please follow me.
What? Physics.
Callie Roe! Callie Roe!
Callie Roe. Oh.
Ah! She's surrounded by hilly churros! Let's go save her! Callie Roe, are you okay? What's that? It's a huge water droplet!
Oh, I thought so.
This is exactly what I saw the other day.
Huh? Why are you all looking at me like that? Oh no! My body... Is it...
I told you I was right.
That voice is definitely Callie Roy's.
How did this happen? Please wait a moment.
How did you... What's going on here? Miss Callie Roe, are you some kind of adeptus?
No. I'm so sorry for deceiving you all for so long.
Oceanid.
Actually, I'm an Oceanid who
Ocean.
flowed here from Fontaine long ago. All I know is that by the time I arrived in Mondstadt, I had lost most of my power and couldn't even sustain a physical form. Eventually, I settled in a place called Springvale, where I slowly began to regain my power.
So you're the Spring Fairy of Springvale?
Oh.
Yes, Diona, and I remember you too, you know. When you were little, you often came to the spring at night to speak with me.
Oh, she was the one who blessed Diona.
Really? You're not messing with me, are ya?
Your favorite little pillow, the fish one, its name is Bubbles, is it not?
Yup! So, if this is true, then all those things written on the leaves...
I see. So you were the ones who found my leaf. Well, you are correct. The Spring Fairy and Heart of Clear Springs is me.
No wonder you were asking us so many questions about it. So, the boy from the story...
Is Finch.
Finch.
We often met under the stars, sharing our stories with one another. Sometimes, we'd stay up all night and see who would hear the first bird chirping from the boughs, or the first cicada of summer.
Aw, that sounds lovely.
But one day, just like the book says, I saw an emotion in Finch's eyes that I couldn't reciprocate. I felt out of my depth, in uncharted waters. But I knew all too well that we Lockfolk face a very different fate from that of humans. Whatever was happening, I didn't want it to lead to Finch writing a chapter of his life that he would later come to regret.
Oh, Lockfolk.
So, I fled, and never appeared before him again.
Oh, Callie Roe.
Please go see him.
Yeah.
Huh?
I know Grandpa Finch, and he's a really kind person. He often tells me stories about his past, but I've never once seen a look of regret or sadness in his face. And even though Grandpa Finch loves adventures, he still stands there by the spring every day, as if he's waiting for something. So if you want to see him too, then what are you waiting for?
True. That was great. Didn't know you had it in you.
Huh? Sorry. I think I got a bit too excited and I just thought, well, it just sort of came out.
I understand. That settles it. I've decided. I will go back and see Finch.
Yay!
Would you come to Springvale with me and help to bring Finch to my side? I cannot maintain this form for much longer, and I'm worried others will see me how I was just before.
Leave it to me. I'm really close with Grandpa Finch.
Also, please keep Finch's in my secret. I wouldn't want Springvale's tranquil waters to become agitated on account of all this.
Don't worry.
Your secret is safe with me.
I won't tell anyone. That's a promise.
Great. I can't thank you all enough. Okay, good idea. I'll write him a poem, and it will be called Heart of Clear Springs.
Oh, we're going now? What? Do they have the time? Just imagine.
Are you okay?
It's nothing. I'm just scared that I won't be able to maintain this form much longer.
Okay, don't panic. Wait here, Caliroe. I'll go fetch Grandpa Finch.
Take it slow, Diona. Finch isn't a young man anymore. He's not as steady on his feet. I can still hold on a bit longer.
What of you are not in a steady state?
Okay, stay strong. You can do it. Grandpa Finch! Today's your special day, Grandpa Finch. Can you come with me?
Oh? Well, where are we going?
That.
Over there, to the waterfall. This is extremely important.
I wanna cry.
But I promised your father that I'd go to...
Grandpa Finch!
All right. All right. No need to get worked up. I'm right behind you.
They're just watching.
That's more like it. Now come on, I'll help you.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Draft's daughter is just like him when she's on a mission.
Over here, over here. It's okay, Grandpa Finch. Take your time.
What's all this? What are all these people doing here? And even some friends from abroad, if I'm not mistaken. You do know that today's not my birthday, don't you?
There's someone we'd like to introduce you to.
Finch.
That voice. Caliroe.
I didn't think you'd still remember.
Oh, I remember. I remember all right. How could I ever forget? I thought you were only able to appear in the dead of night. There have been times when I've wondered whether it really was all a dream.
Finch, would you like to hear a poem I wrote for you?
A poem? You write poetry now? Well, of course. I'd be delighted to listen. I'll hang on every word that leaves your lips.
In that case, let me read you a story about the Spring Fairy. Far from my native land I roamed. In streams I slept, many seasons I met as the sun set and rose. I searched for a garden to call a home, and the moonlight ebbed as the water flowed. A soft breeze beckoned me unto a spring. Sleep, weary wanderer, your journey is over. May the dancing petals sweeten your slumber. At dawn, I hummed the melody of a distant stream. and the songs in the night serenaded my dreams. A boy's tender tears trembled through the water, stirring me more than any starlight sonata. He wove me a wreath from past petals and future buds. I crossed beyond the veil of dreams to the realm of flesh and blood. As the river of dreams trickled into the ocean blue, every time a crystal fly flapped its wings, older it seemed he grew. But I learned to fathom human ways each stumbling step I took, and clouds of confusion became crystal clear in the vulnerable verse I wrote. As seed yearns for soil and trees for the sun, a once foreign melody inside my heart sung, and it cried out your name on every string it could strum. Now I give my dream to you. May it be in your slumber a sweet spring to quench your thirst. Now I hand my heart to you, praying my belated promise might meet, still with your trust.
Yes. This is how I remember you from when we first met. All those years ago. It really has been a long, old time, hasn't it?
Finch,
It's okay. I understand. Your poem, it explains everything.
Thank you, Finch. Please, take this.
It's so beautiful.
This is a droplet of water condensed from my own power. Finch, I don't have a physical form like humans, and I can't stay by your side. I don't know how long it'll be before I can change back into human form again. But as long as this droplet remains with you, our hearts will always be connected, no matter the distance between us. I will always be one with the spring. From this day onwards, if you call me, I will meet you in your dreams.
It's so romantic.
Shh.
You've really learned a lot, haven't you? And you don't even mind that the kids are watching.
Does it bother you?
How could it possibly? This is the happiest moment of my life. I just worry that once I go to sleep, I won't ever want to wake up again.
Huh? Don't say that.
I'm only joking. It seems that you still have much to learn.
Is that right?
Grandpa Finch and Kelly Rowie look so happy. Oh, what a perfect moment.
Diona, thank you for fetching Finch for me. I've never forgotten you either.
I used to chat with you a lot. Wasn't it ever annoying?
Of course not. You are one of the truest friends I have in the entire world. That's why I gave you your gift, so that a part of me could always be with you.
Huh?
Wait. So is Diona's ability to mix delicious drinks from disgusting ingredients a blessing from this water spirit? And if so, is it also possible that my pure yang spirit is a gift from some being?
Maybe.
My physical form is about to disappear. Finch. Although it was different from in the stories. That fateful night, I never gave you that kiss. This
Kiss.
gift that represents my promise and my love. I give it to you now.
Oh. Diona? Eyes shut now.
It's okay, everyone.
Hehe.
She's gone now.
What? But Paimon didn't get a chance to say goodbye. Grandpa Finch?
Don't worry now. She hasn't gone far. Just like she said, she'll always be one with the spring. By our side and in our dreams.
Oh? Hey, you're all back! And it looks like you're in much better spirits than before.
Where have you all been? I've been waiting here forever.
Perhaps they lacked sufficient inspiration and wished to have an emergency communion with nature. And with any luck, I'll bet they heard some fine poetry along the way.
Oh, Venti. You know everything, don't ya?
How deaf Bard! Does this mean that right from the start right from the start, you said you would treat us to a nice meal!
Huh? Did I?
I think this is worth a meal.
Very well. Since the traveler agrees, then it looks like I can't escape this time. Diona, dear Diona, could I trouble you to fix us a couple of your delicious beverages?
You wish. All right. Well, normally I'd never agree, but since I happen to be in a good mood today...
Won't it get... Oh, she has a D. I mean, the locket.
Huh? So, just what have you guys been up to all this time? Why does it feel like there are some unspoken words hanging in the air here that everyone is privy to but myself?
Really? Must be the breeze. You're reading way too much into it.
Yeah, that's right. We're just, taking a walk. Inspiration walk, since it worked so well last time.
So even Mika's in on it? Chongyun, how about you tell me what happened on the sly? I've just remembered that I heard about a haunted house recently that you'll definitely want to check out.
The gaslighting.
I'm willing to bet that even your pure Yang spirit won't be able to scare off these demons.
I appreciate the gesture, but no thanks. Not this time. And I'm starting to think that maybe this pure Yang spirit isn't such a bad thing after all.
Huh? What the? What's gotten into you? Okay, that confirms it. I call shenanigans. Something big definitely went down here.
Yes. Oh. Wait, that's it? No more? Huh? What? No! So, that's it. Thank you for coming.
Cue the spotlight!
Oh, what do you think? Bye bye.